I am without a doubt going to slaughter these pronunciations, so please be kind. Mabd was the warrior queen of Connacht, a proud, cunning, and desirable woman from the Celtic Ulster cycle. She is best known for initiating the cattle raid of Cooley to steal Ulster's prize bull. Mabd was both cunning and strong. She ruled Western Ireland and came to dominate much of the island. Her struggles with her former husband, Concobar of Ulster, put her in direct conflict with Cuilín. She was a powerful queen who was stronger than most of her suitors and consorts, both physically and mentally. These attributes were also used to describe a similarly named Irish goddess who ruled over Tara, where the High Kings of Ireland were crowned, which indicates there may have been a connection between the two stories. Mabd's personality was strong, and there are many places named after her in Connacht and elsewhere. They include Ballypitmave in County Antrim, Sowell-Pitmave in County Tyrone, Mab's Cavern in County Sligo, Knockma in County Galway, and Miscanmave in County Donegal. She was the daughter of Iacu Fidlach, the enduring High King of Ireland, and his wife Clothfin. She had 5 sisters and 4 brothers, and was first married to Concobar Mac Nessa, King of Ulster, to whom she bore a son, Gleisne. By her third husband, Ailill Mac Mata, she had 7 sons, all named Main, due to a prophecy as to who would kill Concobar. She also had 1 daughter, Findabair, who was as cunning and beautiful as her mother. It's not unusual to fall victim to the idea that women did not hold roles of power in history, or that they did not hold equal positions to that of men in society until more modern evolutions of civilization. But before women had to march, there were women making men march, into battle and otherwise. So often forgotten in the history which precepts what most of us end up studying in school. When Christianity spread throughout Western Europe, it laid the foundations for what we now know as the patriarchy. But there lived many women that ruled over men. However, most of these stories fall under the category of what we call myths, which naturally denotes them to falsehoods. I'm sure some of them are false, but the stories of gods and goddesses that tribes performed ritual for and under, but there are also rulers and reigns, real people with real stories. In the 1st century of Ireland, then known as Ayr, there lived a queen known around the land as powerful, brave, and even promiscuous. She was the daughter of the High King of Ireland, Iacu Fidlach, and is said to have ruled somewhere between 50 BC and 50 AD. Anyways, on to that prophecy. In order to be considered the King of Connacht, a man had to be wedded to Mabd, meaning he had to consummate the marriage to be considered king. She had upwards of 5 husbands. In the most well-known stories, 2 husbands played leading roles. The first was King Concobar Mac Nessa, the king of the neighboring province Ulster, and her second husband was Ailill, with whom she bore 7 sons. She left Concobar not long after they were married, claiming it to be a bad partnership. To make amends, Mabd's father married his other sister, Ethne, or Clothru, to Concobar. Mabd resented the situation and went on to kill her own sister when she was in late pregnancy. Everyone was surprised when the child in the womb went on to live. Seeking vengeance, Concobar raped Mabd at an assembly in Tara. A battle soon broke out between Mabd's lover at the time, Tinny, and Concobar. Tinny then died fighting in Mabd's honor. Concobar then became her sworn enemy for life, and Mabd was told a prophecy by a druid that her son, Main, would kill her enemy. She had no sons at that time, so she changed all 7 of her sons' names with Ailill to Main, just to cover her tracks. This prophecy would come true when her son, Main Ando, the Swift, would go on to kill Concobar. Perhaps the most often told tale of Queen Mabd is the warning story. In an argument with her husband Ailill, the two couldn't conclude who was the more powerful. The words became action, and they gathered all their material wealth to compare. They were equal in birth, status, and wealth, except for one thing. Ailill had a beautiful white-horned bull, and Mabd did not. So she sent message all around Ayr, seeking out a bull equal to that of her husband's. When she found one that was belonging to Adair Mac Ficna, she offered money, land, and even bodily pleasure for the bull. He changed his mind and wouldn't give it to Mabd, so she stole it. To learn more about Mabd and other goddesses, visit covencloud.com, a community for the magic seekers.